I'm Aaron.
And I'm Kyla.
And we're Fintry Leather Co. I started it in 2018 in Vernon in the Okanagan, and at that time we lived on the Okanagan Lake, and our view when I was crafting was out onto Okanagan Lake, and across the lake was Fintry Provincial Park. And so I always was inspired about that view. That kind of encaptured it all for me as something I was inspired with, and also just seeing the boats out there and looking at it. So yeah, so that's what we decided to call it Fintry, Fintry Leather Co.
So when we moved out to Vancouver Island, I think the aesthetic of our business was really influenced by the West Coast and all the things that we loved about it. And being with the origins of the company name being sailboats and everything, Aaron's always been really inspired by naval history. And that's kind of something you'll see reflected in a lot of the pieces we do. So like kind of your buckles and those like rich, deep tones. We really enjoy those kind of cooler, foresty type tones. So that's always tied in really well with the coastal aesthetic and something we try to factor in when we're designing new things or picking certain leather hides.
A few of our popular items, belts is a big one. That's also probably one of my favorite things to build, as far as it's kind of with bigger, chunkier pieces of hardware and leather. So you kind of get the big tools out and are working these, just really kind of hands-on bigger pieces. And another big one is wallets. They're also quite fun to make. You can do lots of different kind of designs with those, and just a very practical kind of piece for everyone to have. And yeah, so those have been really fun to build and a popular one for what people buy. Something that might set us apart is that it's just the two of us, and for the first while it was just me, so every piece is handmade by just the two of us, and every step of the process for every item is handmade. We don't have any sewing machines or kind of equipment that does that, so everything we cut, everything we stitch, everything we glue, basically every step of the way is with my and Kyla's hands. So right now we're operating on a pretty small scale. We both have full-time jobs outside of Fintry Leather, so we're just operating an Instagram account and kind of take orders through that. So people DMing us, sending us messages, and asking for maybe a specialized piece or something that we stock regularly.
Definitely hoping to grow into a different separate studio and then bridge that into other online capabilities as well. But for right now, you can just find us on Instagram.